Hey guys, this is part two. I guess they cut me off 11 minutes in on my live. It was really a little bit longer than that. They're they don't want you to know this information, so they cut me off alive. Nah, hold on. Let's see. That's why it's very important to support. It'd be some idiot out there. You got cut off because you ain't doing right by God. Man, slave, get out of here, you slave. This is part two. Life is rigged. This is a continuation to part one. I'm gonna leave part one up there because I'm gonna document the times they cut me off, so you'll know that I'm speaking truth because they don't want you to see it. So of course they're gonna cut me off of live, not because it's so crowded and so jam packed and the lines are getting tied up or whatever the case may be. Um, I don't know how many people was in here because they hide the actual numbers of how many people is in here, but it wasn't many at all. It wasn't much at all, and they still cut me off alive because they don't want you to know about yourself. They don't want you to know about yourself. I don't, and I'm gonna tell you something that he can be beaten. You can beat him because he's not all the way smart as you think. Because if I was him, I'd pay me to shut the fuck up because they think that some little minor ass fucking bullshit they do is gonna be enough to shut me up. And they don't want to see me in the motherfucking they know they have to rock me to sleep before they take me out this bitch. Cause they take me out right now, I be just like this in the astral realm, kicking fucking ass. They don't want that no more. Already was raising hell up in there, calling them out. Y'all some scam artists. And they try to, trick you and shit. The amusement park, they come with something like, oh, look at this toy. Anyway, part two is going down. Um, they cut me off my live, so I will continue. It's all in my head, so don't try to mess me up. You gotta read part one. You gotta see part one first. If you're just not seeing this, do not watch this video until you see part one. So go to part one, then you come push this. Okay. For the ones who already here, already saw part one. Okay, cool. Now, back to this work that I'm about to give. The demon, the beast. That's so messed up. I hot the notification and it just wouldn't reload. Can you rewrite that? I don't know what you're saying. Sharon Linton looks like a new face that a new name I never saw before. Nah, rewrite that sentence, Sharon Linton. That's so messed up. I hot. It's that's where it's at. I hot the what you hit the you hit the notification and it just wouldn't load. Yeah, because I know that I'm the most feared. If you have to be focusing on a little ant that's crawling on the ground, that's so little. Would you be scared of a little ant on the ground? Just walking, man, his own business. But you scared of him, right? A little ant. My channel was little, and he's scared of me. What do that tell you? What do that tell you? What did that tell you? You know, and they be, doing all types of fuck shit instead of making shit right. They just want to just keep fucking with you. So, without me butchering part two, let me get off into the commentary. Um, so, wow. If you'd have got to part one, you would have saw part one. I was, man. Okay. So that's the case something happens to part one. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little fast look recap right quick. Okay. I'm gonna do a recap right quick. It was fire. It was fire. Sharon. Okay. And the number 666, I explained. Okay, hold on. Okay. Out the King James Bible, this is the definition of 666. The beast is said to have a human number. The beast is said to have a human number. Let me repeat that. A beast is said to have a human number. Who is the beast and what human number? You are a human. So they're talking about the same thing, that you are a beast. The beast is said to have a human number that's embedded in us, and it's called 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. Thank you, Sharon. So if the beast is said to have a human number, in that the represented governments are of a human origin rather than spirit entities, meaning that everything around here is many dimensions. So this is the third dimension, it's the physical realm, it's the hell realm, 666. The beast is said to have a human number. That's the same thing. You're saying the same thing, dog. What you talking about? The beast is said to have a human number. If the beast is 666, and it's to have a human number, well, that's you. You are the 666. You are the beast. Why would he create you 666 and you the beast? I can tell you why. The beast is said to have a human number. That is, the represented governments are of a human origin rather than the spirit entities. That means the human body. Okay. Your spirit per se is not 666, but the vehicle, the body you're in is 666. And it's like you reading something, and it's like you find out you are the star in the movie. You talking about you reading the 666, and you like, I'm 666. What type of fuck job is that, man? Huh? The number 666 is said to identify with, follow me now, follow me, young and old, sit down, I can school you. The number 666 is said to identify gross, 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 gross meaning a lot, and gross meaning overall. You're gross. shortcomings and failures in the eyes of Jehovah. Well, that's sad to hear because you created everybody in 666. So what are you doing? You going to give everybody shortcomings and failures? Well, look at the world with all these shortcomings and failures. Look at it. Just look around. Just look where you at. All these shortcomings and failures. Oh, poor humans. Don't even know what they are against. So why would he created you in 666? Didn't tell you it's to identify with gross shortcomings and failures in the eyes of Jehovah. Well, that's God. God is making you 666 so you can have shortcomings and failures. That's why we have shortcomings and failures. I told you, you want to be woke or you want to be woke. You got enough woke people. As far as I understand, it's only a small percentage of people who are woke. Woke. Because you know why? I'm the only one breaking this down. I can read the whole Bible in front of you and point out everything as I read, as in how it's relating into your life, which is pain, shortcomings, and failure. It's a failure system. Remember, I said it's a failure system. Remember? See how things coming together now? Now I'm coming with the Genesis part one, then I'm coming with the 666. Then I'm gonna jump back to Genesis part two. I mean, it's laughable. Really, I'm sad inside for you guys. Um, this is in the King James Version of how he look at you. No wonder they cut my live off. They don't want you to know. And what that means, if you know and you find out, it means that it's a possibility we can turn our backs, and rightfully so, to God. Okay? Some people hold on to him for no goddamn reason at all because he don't help you at all in your motherfucking life. He brings shortcomings and failure in your life. That's why your car breaks down. That's why your house, the roof fucking up. That's why you're getting evicted. That's why you lost your job because you ain't slaving hard enough. Come on, man. I told you, we all have to come together, hold hands, and turn our backs on God. Let him explain why he created us in the 666. And you have other places that's 777. Let me read 777 to you. Highly spiritual angel number 777 is the sign of getting divine guidance. That is the definition of 777, the sign of getting divine guidance. But we're in the 666. So let's prove we don't get divine guidance. Do it look like anybody is getting divine guidance in this motherfucking place? Let me hear you. I know some wacko will come in here and say yes, some delusional nutcase. Yeah, we're getting divine guidance. How? You in the 666 body, bro? How is you getting divine? How can you get divine? Just listen to this part. How can you get divine guidance when you are a flesh in the flesh body? Why even put you in a flesh body and give you shortcomings just to give you divine guidance? That's a trick in that too. Even though we ain't getting divine guidance. To where? This is a fucking concrete jungle. Divine guidance will be put me in another motherfucking place where I can divine guidance, because here is not divine guidance. Then he blamed you for war when he invented war, because that's how he took over this land, by war. Make you in his likeness. That's why we act like him on smaller scales of war. Created you to consume. What happens when you don't consume? What happens when you don't eat something? You get very hungry, agitated, and you will die if you don't eat. I don't want to consume no more. You are forced to consume. So you are forced to be in the 666. We compete over resources because we was created to eat. Just imagine if you was created without a mouth. That would be like a 777 place where you don't shit or eat. Okay? Yeah, I know food tastes good, but it got us competing against each other because of that. If you want a place that will be divine, and a place that have divine guidance, it surely can't be no food around. It can't be a place where you need to eat. Okay? You need to eat because you are cattle. You are slaves. And they use that trick to get you to do what they want, because if they deny you food, then you will do what they say. So even getting designed with a mouth that needs food is a rig factor of life. And you was created with the 666. So dude, how many things I have to put in here before you can be convinced that we are being trolled? Then you open up Revelations, which I am going to break down for you and show you how evil he is. That's down the line, though. I'm starting from Genesis. I'm working all the way up. Genesis might be next year. I don't know. Who knows? But he created you to be 666, then demonize you that you are 666, and I'm gonna have to destroy you. Everything that's built has the 666 barcode, and your body is 666. If that's not a God influence, then I don't know what is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know what it is. When you are created, he expects for you not to be a beast, but created you like one. Gave you a mouth. You fight for food because it's for resources. I gotta eat. Look at animals eat other animals to live. Look how we eat each other to live. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna steal his money so I can go buy something to eat. Then he tell you, I'm going to destroy the world. How many civilizations did we have so far? How he can't get a good batch of civilizations? If there was any type of spiritual growth anywhere of it in existence of any of his creations, it'd be still going on, and we'd be still building and building spiritually grow. Not getting the board wiped, keep resetting the board, meaning that he want to start all over and knock the conscious level all the way down so we can crawl out the dark again and go through all this bullshit again, learn how to make cars, learn how to build houses. That's what the reset is. It's the reset. Once you get our civilization get too like up in consciousness, he'll destroy the world because be you'll come hip to what he's doing. Blame it on you. Say you are evil, you bad, and all that shit. So he can feel good about giving you shortcomings and failures and destroying your life. Don't that explain why kids don't get saved when they get into like these rituals of your elites? Nothing happened to them. The girl just have to deal with it or live with it if she lives. God don't help nobody here. I don't know what you're thinking about. He do not help nobody here. And it's time for this knowledge to be brought to the forefront. Ain't nobody hard as me. Ain't nobody brave as me. No one. Because if you ain't going against him, you in the little leagues, as far as I'm concerned. You step back, you fall back, and you watch and see how what I do. All right. Other than that, these woke people, have woke people are getting funded, living, making $10,000 a month. Why you think is that? Because you fit the narrative of rocking you back to sleep or keeping you at a level that don't get to say this information I'm doing here. That's why it's very important to support. Very important. Very important. Because as far as I'm concerned, all these videos are being recorded and stored. They can erase that at any fucking time. How you gonna get it again if I'm gone? Because you ain't never supported. Then when shit he really hit the fan, you gonna be wishing I was around and I ain't gonna be around for you. Because as the ages come, my information is becoming more relevant because people are seeing, like, hold on, man, it's some ain't right here. Something is not fucking right. All right. Ain't nobody gonna diss me because they don't want to make me bigger. They see the sauce. They don't want to fuck with me. Other people get clowned on their station. Look what he's saying. Blah blah. Have you seen any of my videos anywhere? No, that's a no-no. They know it's like a can of worms. They don't want to talk about me. Even the motherfuckers that's like so against what I'm saying, they're not gonna dare diss me because it's gonna make me bigger. Because once you get to me and look at me and see me, you like, bro, he's telling the truth. So they don't want to promote me. They don't want me being supported. They surely not don't want to support me. Promote me because people are in their egos. He think he woke. He think he woke. He think he got it. He got 100,000 subscribers. He rocking y'all to sleep with this old kindergarten ass fucking wisdom. Some are on the right trail. They just not getting this God religion part right. They're not. They're hands down. They're not coming close to that. Okay. This is where the problem is. This is the number one key of becoming woke. Let me continue. God is calling you the devil. He created you and calling you the devil. It's like you having a baby, you give birth, you call that motherfucker the devil, and you troll him all his life, and you make sure you have failures so you can keep praying to him while he gives you nothing. Um, Revelations is nothing but what he does when he destroy any civilization because you got smart. Your conscious level is up. This is a slavery. What type of slavery it is? It's for sure a physical slavery, but it's a spiritual slavery, information slavery too. Because once you get up and build up in knowledge, he destroys you. You're getting too close to knowledge. No, you're not. They keep the numbers hidden from you sometimes. Definitely from me. You know how many times I didn't said did a live and it said 0 on there, but I'm steady getting likes, but there's 0 people in the room. See, they trying to discourage me to shut up. I don't know why. They're not highly intelligent to me at all because they should know by now that don't work, and they still do it like they hoping it will work. That's why. This is how I know they are weak. That's why they so scared. They, when you come up with information about them, shut them up quick. Shut them. Grab the microphone. The whole matrix will crash if I can prove this to people. If I can prove this to people, this motherfucker is bye bye. That's the number one thing. He made you 666, shamed you while you live in your 666, then telling you he's going to destroy you because you have the 666. Bitch, you created me. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Are you that much of a narcissist? How you gonna create somebody, create something and diss it? And why no civilizations never last long? Have you ever thought of that shit? Why he don't never want to get a batch of of a civilization right or correct? They all get destroyed. All of them get destroyed. All of them. But he's the perfect one, huh? Amazing, man. It's amazing how stupid we are. How stupid we became. Like I told you, in many lifetimes, you come here to become dumber and dumber. And that's why they made the movie Dumber and Dumber. Each lifetime you come down here is meant to get you dumber and dumber. Okay? Each lifetime you have to come out of the retardation phase and somehow find your soul, your subconscious. Hopefully it's right and correct. Because if not, you're gonna be finding something that's more dark and more fucked up for you. So this is why religion is the key of slavery. After he made the work and night system, the day and night slave system, other places is one shade. You don't know what time it is. A place of non-slavery would be a place without time. Look how much pressure you have. If you didn't know what time it was, you'd be like, whew. You get to relax. You get to raise your vibration, have time to do that, get your thoughts together. No, you work, 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 sleep, 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 because he put the sun and the moon up. I told you about the sleep ritual, the sun ritual. He got us. Go watch the video. You are the ritual. Then got you joining in on a ritual that was built in your design without even asking you. Then call you evil. Then call you this and call you that. I'm trying to tell you, man. You thought I was talking when I was saying that I'm that guy. You thought I was just bullshit, right? Nah, I'm not bullshitting at all. It's all you have to train your eye to be aware. To do that, is you have to meditate and read to yourself and think a lot, or think a lot when you by yourself. You go over things, you go over this, you go over things. You like, boom, answers come, answers come, answers come, answers come when you meditate. I got all this information by meditation. What book can I read for me to get this information from. I'll wait. To, to be aware is to have IQ. To be aware is to meditate. This place stops us from meditating because you can't meditate because you work too damn much. And after you work, you are weakened. And he created sun, moon, firmament, lock us in. He told us they was gonna have the air file. That's why we got the dome. So they can spray us and it stays in. Spray us, do whatever they want to their liking. Then he bring forth the calendar system, the slave calendar system, the weeks, days. When I said in the other video, hours, days, weeks, that's a slavery system. This is God creating the slavery system. The slavery beast system then blame you for being a beast. And he created you to be one. He the one created the slavery, the calendar system. Okay. You don't need to get this information out of a book. That's all you have to do is be aware. When you thinking about things, when you being aware, well, meditate on how the world was created and why and what are you made of. You will come up with all the answers I just said just by being aware and meditating. No books needed. I can write a book. I can put this in a book and it will go fucking million. I can't get no support on the channel, but if I make this book and put it out, I'll be a millionaire. But they'll stop the book from being published, you know, or they'll slow it down if it started to you know, catch some threads, some threads. You know what I'm saying? Like catch some wind or whatever. They'll slow it down. They do little things. Why do whistleblowers don't get protected? Why good don't be protected? See, this is another meditating moment of how you can get answers. Why the good don't ever be protected? Whistleblowers don't get protected. They get slaughtered. Ain't you fighting for the good? That's why I told you again, bro. I got all the answers for you right on this channel. Why I told you why they put the Jesus story and they put it in there, the Jesus story, to make you scared. This will happen if you step up and go against the system. You'll get hung on a cross, crucified. You have our leaders presenting this to you. Anything they present to you is not for you. You eat this shit up because you are a slave and you already bought in his system. It's deeper than rap. Okay. That's why all religious books are demonic, and the people who follow these books are more demonic. They're possessed. Possessed. Very possessed. We are the 666, and it's because of God. And it's meant for us, and it's meant for us to identify with gross shortcomings. It didn't say shortcomings, it says gross shortcomings, meaning massive shortcomings. Why do I have to come into the world just to have shortcomings? Why? Why is that? Can anybody answer that? Okay. They don't want you knowing this, man. They're not smart as they think. It's just that they got us so dumb. And through lifetimes, they got us dumber and dumber. It was a time where we was rejecting this damn fake ass Bible. Now it's all widely acceptable. It's year 2020. So all those lifetimes could led up to here. How many lifetimes you had? Because we are the ancestors. We was leaving messages to ourselves when we was doing because we found out about this evil loop of reincarnation. Why? Okay. A word has an action. The word reincarnation wouldn't exist if it wasn't an action. So of course we reincarnate. You think just Jesus reincarnated on the third day. They ain't gonna make one word just for one thing, and that happens one time. It's an occurring thing. That's why they have to name it, give it a name, because it's a occurring thing or object or something we currently see all the time. So it has an action, and that's what we do. We reincarnate and come back down here. So we are the ancestors. Ain't no ancestors thing been going on for 2,000 years. What ancestors been doing for 2,000 years while we down here? Okay, it doesn't make sense. We are the ancestors, leaving messages to ourselves. Okay, because they knew about and found out about this reincarnation loop. Okay, this is what happens when energy is being fed and served on a platter. Picture is black. Close your eyes and picture is black, right? It's nothing happening, right? So you cooling, right? You good, you cool, you cool, you cooling, right? He creates a world where nothing's happening. No energy can be generated when you close your eyes black, right? Can you see any generation of any energy? But if you create a world with fake, um, everybody's connected with the 666. Have you ever heard somebody say, we are all one? Yes, we are, because we connected with the 666. That means when everybody's sitting down. Soon as you get up, everybody get up at the same fucking time when you want to get up. There's always somebody in your way blocking you. Nobody wants it until you get it. That's how we're connected. We're connected to get on each other's nerves and troll each other. How can a world like that ever get good? It ain't gonna never get good because of him. He did one good thing in history. I can say, oh shit, damn, wow, yay. Nothing, nothing. Good come from people. Any good in the world, any good come from people. Blessings come from people, not God. God do give slave blessings. He do. Just to keep you in that same place. And it give you a little push and a little energy to believe that it might be a good God. But you not understanding that that is a slave blessing. A blessing will be something that changes your economical status. That's a blessing. Who get blessed? The elites, the wicked. They the ones that have gotten their economical situation on point. Slave system, right? So money would be like the tool you use to bless in a slave system. You get a little pinch because you a slave. The elites get the blessing because they down here doing what I telling them to do. They get blessed and you don't. And it's all from God. It's sad, ain't it? You think I want to tell you this? I want to say happy stuff, good stuff. I don't want to hear about this shit, but I got to because it's so overwhelmingly like overwhelmed. It's so clear. It's like it's so many dots. You connect all the dots. It's like, wow. He the one that wants the gibbers in you. He's over that. The gibbers. You be praying to God like, God, please don't let them catch me and put that in me. It's him who got them doing that. That's why doing this don't do nothing. And I'm gonna make a video about prayer doesn't work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it doesn't work. How does prayer works in a slave system? How does it work? Sun and moon, work, sleep. Nigga, get to work. Don't pray to me. Get to work. People are like, I'm so blessed because I got me a house and a car. Uh, you did that, bro. You don't see all the 40 hours, 60 hours a week you've been doing to get this shit? You still giving your praises to him? When you're doing this shit yourself and you weakened, the language is tied in, he brought down, you will be surprised to know that God is the fallen angel and he's the one that brought the English language. Who brought the English language? Who brought the English language? Who? Didn't I say that they were the hybrid children of the fallen angel? Everything they brought was from God. Okay. All right. It's their God that's in. And I told you that nothing happened to them. They can do whatever they want, rape kids, kill them, take their organs, taking their organs. Hello? Anybody out there? You might hear me? You talking about organs from kids. All this time, all this evil going on. What do you think God is doing? A good God will do. Just keep watching this shit? Are y'all that crazy? You think a good God will watch this? See, the theories, the what's happening in the world, my theory supports what's happening in the world than any other religion book you can pick. You can pick up a religion book and try to point things out in the world. No. My theory, and this is my theory, and you make sure it is my theory because ain't nobody else saying it and showing their face. This ain't no gloomy, no video of you seeing, I'm saying this with my face showing. How gloomy and oh, he got us by the balls, man. Well, your body 666, not your soul, but the body. Um, he created the weather, the seasons to as a weapon. All the seasons are a weapon. And it wasn't even snowing. Snow is a new weapon that they create. It wasn't snowing all the way in beginning of time. Okay. It doesn't mention it in the Bible at all. That Bible was printed in 1611 or whatever. They ease stuff in. So he's used weather as a weapon. Created you with the 666, then blame you for being 666. I got a video on you only working with 5% of your brain capacity. I told you I got every video that will help you get the full picture. 5% brain capacity, right? Can't walk down the street and chew bubble gum at the same time. Then put you in a 666 body. Of course you're gonna fail. So he can punish you because that's what he want to do. Punish people because he gets his rocks off by punishing slaves because he's a narcissist. Thank you, God, for waking me up on a slave planet so I can work and give you my energy and nothing benefits me. Oh, thank you. Who that sound like? A slave. Sound like somebody who don't want you to spiritually grow. Just look at your design. Look at the retardation phase when you born. Retardation phase when you die. Everything is set up, baby. Everything is set up. I don't want to hear this. Stop. Stop. Life is rigged. I don't want to hear it. No, stop. Then you turn around and be like, man, why nobody never tell me, man? Oh, man. You're just confused. You're crazy and confused, right? This is why people don't want to support me because they don't want to admit to the truth. They want to come and steal my energy. Some hoping for me to fail. Believe it or not, it's people on here that want me to fail. And they're just watching me to see when will I fall. Seeing 100 or 200 views on a video and only 20 people liked it. How many people keep watching my videos but never liked it or never support? Who do you call those people? You call those agents. Okay. Agents. Not all of them, but some of them are agents. Some of them just love, just not. Agents. They just come and steal your energy for their own benefit. That's why I don't really like. I'm doing this as a favor to you. I could have kept this information to myself. Nobody appreciate real fucking help. It's like a woman in a battered relationship. You don't take help from a guy on the sideline who want to offer you help to get out your situation after you come to console to him because you having problems with your fucking your mate. You don't take his work. You don't take his. You don't momentarily you might act like it, but after you get up and leave, that was just that. She's not gonna take your help. She's gonna throw that shit out of her head. She's gonna go ask the person for help and console to the person who's beating her. That's the same thing here. Same thing. What you call that? Syndrome. Oh my God, I forgot. Oh, Sharon, I got a lot to do. Man, I'm trying to tell you, if your mind is not being challenged in a world where you are the 666, you are in trouble. There's a lot of people who on cruise control. They already shut down their brain and gave the key to somebody else. So they just get information put in them. They just the get along gang. Oh yeah, just because it's more numbers over here, they rolling with this. It's a popularity test. That means sheep will follow. So there's a lot of people that um, will discredit me to the last second. So everybody jump on board, and that's when they jump on board. Those people should never be allowed to join any type of establishment trying to build anything fucking great here. Because their energy is going to throw you off. You cannot hide energy. You'll be bringing so much doubt. Well, what if that happened? What if this? What if that? If you're in a situation, you cut those people off. You let them go off on their own. Don't. Everybody is not going to be saved. And I can really just start a religion, not a religion per se. There will be no worshiping nobody but yourselves. Thank you, Sharon. I am correct. That's why I'm showing my face and saying these things because I done the research and meditation for many, 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 many years. And I talk. When I talk, that means I got everything on down pat. If not, I apologize and say this and say that. I ain't did one yet. I did. Nothing happened on the Super Bowl, but I did say it's something that it's either or. It might not happen or it might shit like that. But this shit right here, it's one thing people follow me for here. It's religion wake ups and World War III shit, war shit. I got war people here that not war people, but people who want to know about World War III or wars or anything like that. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to wake you up. Now, there's nothing you can do if you are 666. There's nothing you can do. He created us like this. I told you he won the war. Okay? He won the war. Bible is nothing but an introduction to the new God. It didn't start Genesis. Go look at the video again. It didn't start right here. He erased all the memories and all the shit that happened before. When he got here, I called it out. Like I'm so woke and so aware. So all you have to do is bring it to me and let me read it, or read it out in front of me. And I have my eyes closed, just like this. No, that don't mean that. That mean this. One word, because wordplay is something else. What's that, sub? I don't know what you mean by that. One word can be right here. If you move it right here, the whole sentence is thrown off. So you have to know how to read words correctly. One word can throw shit out. I'm a pro at that shit. When I read the Bible, I did the same thing. I said, this means that. That don't mean this right here. Why you think they say don't question God and all this? To me, don't question you. We got kids getting killed. You're not protecting you, protecting. Fuck us. Protect the kids. You're not protecting them. They are number one food choice. Don't you know that kids are the number one energy food source? Okay? Look how much drama you had when you was a kid. Dealing with other people, fights, and you new to school, you new to fighting, you new to this fucking animalistic place while people bother you and trying to break your energy and uh, because when you cry and when you're in distress, kids produce more energy. Because they put their all into being mad. All that energy coming out. Eating that shit. Eating that shit. Like you be tired as hell after you a fucking argument or a fucking you cried on some real shit. You crying, boohoo crying. You exhausted, like you didn't work a 12-hour shift. And sex, they be on top of you, getting your sex energy. You be exhausted on that. You be thinking that yeah, your body should be after you couple of minutes you catch your wind back. You should be straight. You be exhausted because you be spiritually, mentally exhausted because you got your energy drained. Now, it's nothing you can do being 666 because you are the 666 and he demonizes you in the book, in our religious books of being 666 after he created you of being 666, created you with a mouth to compete with others for being the number one consumer because we nothing but consumer bots. Consume, consume, don't consume. Motherfucker, we gotta consume, nigga. We die if we don't eat. You gotta consume. You are forced to consume. Look at all the stuff around. All poisons, so you can consume. He making it to where he gonna blame you. It's your fucking fault. You should have never consumed. You should have never been 666. And all this other shit. He's a troller. Period. Facts. Shouldn't be worried about leaving a place like this. Taught you that you only have one life. He's a complete fraud. Yeah, God is a fraud. I'm saying it on camera. Fraud. Because you are forced to do this shit and you are being penalized for doing it. And you see why the world won't get better? We are the 666. That's why. If I get hungry enough, I will go out and hit somebody over the head. I mean, I'm just saying for a piece of meat. I mean for something to eat. I mean, that's how it is. You are the 666. I'm just saying. You get so hungry, you see that. Let me tell you when the 666. When you conscious levels, your conscious level is your overall conscious level is your overall IQ in the present. All right, conscious in the present. That's your IQ. That's why they don't show you on IQ tests is what the questions are or the answers. It's like bam. All right, giving you a test without explanation. Let's see how smart you can figure this shit out. That's IQ. Your IQ, aka your thinker box, your mind, gets distracted. And you have a lot of programs um, plugged into your mind. So they give you a program because school is a program. It's not education. So you got programs. You got all these programs in you. You got 100 programs in you. And you call yourself trying to have an IQ. You know, this person told me one time, I am smart. And turn around in the next sentence and regurgitated something that school taught them. Whatever. Don't you know people when you are 666, when you are 666 is when you get hungry after not eating for a long time. You will see the 666 in full blast within yourself. Society, you know that you got food and you don't have to do these things. So you override the beast part for the most part of yourself. It's like keeping them down. But once you start getting hungry because you are forced to consume, the beast levels start coming up. That's why poor people are fucking criminal animals versus people who are rich. Why rich people ain't animals? They animals in their own way, but I'm talking about literally animals, like going out and doing crazy shit. because they know and understand that their consumption level is up. They cooling. They don't have to do that because they know they have money and they have money to buy consumption to consume. That's why the poor neighborhoods are where you can see a lot of animals and a lot of crazy shit go down because you are seeing this is a government experiment with these getting the projects and the ghettos and all this because they know once they get once you don't have nothing stocked up for your consumption, it's a panic. It produces your fight or flight, and you become more animal, and your spiritual side takes a back seat to where in poorer neighborhoods, that's why you can see people acting like animals because they worrying about because they are starving. If they starve anybody for 1 week with no food, as soon as they open that cage to let you out, if you have energy, you're going to be trying to eat anything in front of you, even a person. You so fucking hungry. Look how animal you became in 1 week. That's why the poor neighborhoods are designed that way, and usually going to be black people so we can look like animals. But if you put anybody in that situation, they will act the same way because we are forced to consume, deny the consumption to a certain group, and watch them look at like animals, and we can point the finger at them and keep doing what we do. It's all game. I wouldn't dare have a place where you had to eat. If I want you to spiritually grow, you will not be, I will design you to not need food. You won't have to worry about that. Just go spiritual growth. Go spiritual growth. I got that covered. Just go spiritual growth. You do more time trying to consume than spiritual growth. Look at the design of the place. The place is designed to where you have to consume. How do you consume? You got to go to a job, a slavery job. See how everything is all tied in together? How they get the slavery going? All started from the creation of creating you with a mouth and 666 and fight or flight, reptilian part in your brain to where that's how they can feed thoughts and good and bad ideas to you. It's all fucked up, man. It's messed up. What do you do? Well, turn your back on it. Doing it like individually don't do much. You got to do it all together. So don't worry about that until you got enough numbers to do it all together to where we won't be like this. I'm talking to my native black people and the whites that's want to come and help because you are 666 also. But we are the targets because we are the natives. God versus the natives. They came with their God. This is their God. That's why they get to have benefits and we don't. We are chosen as in food source. Now I know chosen one like this, we are. But he ain't said like that in that book. He's saying it like that in the book. But it's a throw off. That's why you have to be able to know how to read and comprehend correctly because people think that we are chosen, that we are special. And that was the art of war to make you feel like you are special because you will feel more special of being a slave. I'm special, so I know he gonna come back. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, as long as I know I'm special or whatever. No, that's a trick. To keep you, make you feel special in the book, so you can continue being a slave because you know that he said you was gonna go through this, and he's gonna save you. He never saved nobody. It's all a lie. It's all a scam. You are the chosen food source. Like the deer in the wild is the chosen food source for the jungle. Why did a good God create the jungle where all systems emulate each other? You have the jungle where the hyenas trying to eat other animals and lions. Everybody have to eat each other to live. And we do the same thing. We eat each other. We steal off of each other plates and money so we can live. But it's more on a civilized manner than versus an animal. We are intelligent animals. We are the beast. He said that he created creepy things. We are the creepy thing. Food source is when I say you are the chosen, or we are the chosen, or they are the chosen food source. You are the intended food source. Intended, meaning that you the one that everybody is going to eat. Black people, we are the chosen food source. We are getting eaten, literally, and eaten as in your soul and your spirit. Your soul and spirit is getting eaten by every race on this planet. The meaning that you are the food source, the chosen food source. Like the deer is the chosen food source. Let's look at the deer. The deer has the best meat. He has no weapons to defend himself in the jungle unless he outrun you, and he can't outrun everybody. He's defenseless, and you can just click on any wildlife channel, you're gonna see a deer always getting eaten. So you have to come to the conclusion like the deers are the chosen food source, the number one food source of the jungle, and blacks are the chosen food source of God because we the sweeter the barrier, the sweeter the juice. When we get mad and emotional, our loose energy tastes good. So we must penetrate this blacks and make them mad, make them failure and have stress so we can eat good. Don't say what. Don't say what. We are the chosen food source here. And you can look all through history. 666 is the mark of the beast. And we all got that, but we are the chosen food source. Black kids, mainly dark skinned kids, are the ones who gets kidnapped for organs and blood drinking ceremonies. We are the source. We are the food source because we are the native and they are the visitors. They eat their own people too, but our shit tastes way more better. And plus, they're not related to us, so we are the chosen food source. Let me tell you, they have a black market for melatonin. The only way you can make melatonin is with a black body. There's no other way to make melatonin. They make melatonin out of melanin. So that's why it's a black market for melatonin and went up to $500 a gram. And people are getting their bodies stolen just so they can create melatonin for them so they can live longer because they can't dream. You cannot dream without melanin. When you have melanin in your third eye, pineal gland is not frozen. You can dream and you can manifest. It would be hard as fuck because they got the energies fucked up to where it's rigged. When you do it, it only happens sometimes. That's why it only happens sometimes because they got it rigged up. That's why they drink our melanin through melatonin so they can dream and try to escape this place like we can. We can, but we can't because they got us on loop. But later, once something happened, like a war or something, we can. They can't never do that because they don't have enough melanin. Give and take. So, not everybody, but give and take. Trying to tell you, it's not what they say it is. It's not. It's not. It's demonic. The world is evil because he's evil. Like you have a house and your house is evil, your kids and everybody in your house evil. And you're good. You think that house can stay evil if you're good and you all your kids is evil in the house or people living in your house evil and but it's your house. How long can you be able to watch that shit if you're a good person? It's the same thing as here. If you wasn't in on it, okay. If you wasn't in on it, we don't even have no purpose. Like I say, we do nothing but work and sleep for other people to be rich and get resources off of us. It's the amusement park. Oh, I got a car in the house. I'm balling. Thinking that's what life is. Yeah. You sold your soul for $1. When you come back next lifetime, ain't no telling what you will be. A cat, dog, whatever. Whatever you let your conscious level low enough to become after getting dumber and dumber coming through lifetimes, you becoming dumber and dumber, they can stuff you into a dog. They won't be able to do a higher conscious like that because they will realize what's going on and they will kill themselves. They won't even allow themselves to even. As soon as he come in, be born, he be dead because he got up out of that shit. He's too conscious to even be put in a dog. But not somebody who's dumb, who don't know better. He will be comfortably seated in a dog or animal embryo and live a life of a dog or a cat. Other people will be, it won't work. That's when you see puppies and then you have a batch, it might be one or two dead. Them the people that opted out. Like, I don't want this shit. Nah, don't try to trick me. And they always try to trick you all the fucking time. All the time. It's something else. But you are the 666. I will prove to anybody. I don't care if you're from Harvard University. I will sit your ass down and give you a fucking schooling for the ages. I don't care who you say you are. I will sit you down and tell you about this world. I can learn something from anybody too. Of course. I'm a information freak. I always want to learn new information. So, but I can really school you, sit you down and school you about this place. I told you I'm the real life Morpheus. Little do you know. And Neil at the same fucking time. I'm looking for that day so I can get in front of him, so I can tell him, so I can talk to him. And you will be in amazement because you are energy. You are being forced into a 666 body without your will, and I'm offended about that. Nothing good come out of this world. You kill all the you start all the wars, and everything. You come up with every goddamn thing. I'm very offended of that. I do want to question you. I want to have a chit chat with you and talk to you and ask you what the fuck is you doing? Why is you doing this? Oh, I know why, but let my people go. Let my people go. We had enough. We ain't gonna do right. Leave us alone. We have the power here. You do the same to him as you can do to your government. Stand up and boycott. Okay? Your government is a representation to God. Little do you know it. Because if it wasn't, if they wasn't, they wouldn't be there. They won't be seated. They won't even be able to get into a position. Just like good can't get in politics and nowhere. They get railroaded right on out the back door. Keep on going. See you later. Because you're too good for this evil place. If it was good, no bad person wouldn't be able to come in and infiltrate and do nothing. They would be outed. Okay, the way of the world is like that because of the ringleader. He is the fallen one. I can't stress it no more. And I don't know what else to tell you about that. I don't like it either. I'm right with you. I don't like the shit either. I don't. I ain't gonna say zip about it because the motherfuckers ain't paying me. They ain't paying me shit. They could have paid me to shut the fuck up a long time ago. They think I'm stupid or something. They're not all that highly intelligent. It's just that we're just so stupid. They're not intelligent at all. That's why they get so fucking scared. That's why they got to fuck up my chat, fuck up my lies. They're scared. If they had this much power, why they would be fucking with my life for telling you this? You know how I know on a personal level that you know how I know what gives me an indication that I know I'm talking the right shit? Because when I'm on here before you see my face, I be setting up to go live or do something, and you can see a force that's trying to stop you from doing it. Something fuck up. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I must be on something right then because they trying to stop it. Why whistleblowers don't get protected? You can stand up and be like, I'm going against all those pedophiles in the fucking Catholic Church. You walk right up to the Catholic Church. You walk. You get right up to the door. You bust in the door. You start yelling, "You motherfucking racist! I mean, you pedophile! Blah 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 blah! You." The proof is right there. You raped my daughter right here. When y'all went somewhere and whatever at the service last week. Proof is there. Okay. Ain't like you coming in crazy off the streets just yelling shit. Your proof right here. Your daughter got raped by one of the priests. Or your son. Most likely they're gay. So most likely they're gonna be a son. Okay. Your son right here. You walking in there, you yelling. Where God at? Where God at to save you? Where he at? He didn't even save Jesus in the story of Jesus. How the fuck he gonna save you? That should let you know right then and there. If he stood up for right and he got killed, what did that tell you? It's there to scare you from stop doing that shit. It don't scare me because you got to be brave. You gonna yell and all that shit. Guess what's gonna happen? Your ass gonna go to jail for what you call that shit? Disturbing the public. They gonna give you a break in the entry. No God at all gonna, no good God at all gonna save you from these devils if you try to expose them, whistleblow on them. Look at all the people that done that before. Look what happened to them. What happened? What happened? They got silenced and they got some money and they gone. They forgetting about it, licking their wounds with that money. Why God couldn't destroy them or make them? They don't even look stupid. I mean, they can't even. He can't even make them look stupid. At least make them look stupid. They don't never look stupid. They keep their shit. They keep their fronts going like a motherfucker. Why do you think that happened? Why do you think that happened? Okay, I'm trying to tell you what's going on without no goddamn support at all. I'm only building with people who support me. If you don't support me, I'm not building nothing with you. Nothing. Nothing. You don't support. If you don't give it energy, give back the energy because when I'm talking to you right now, I'm giving you my energy. You're just gonna take my energy and run. Don't give the energy back. You got you got to give the energy back. Then I could be like, okay, one day maybe I can have a solution or a religion or not no cult, but a religion. Not religion, but commandments, or so to speak. Something. It ain't gonna never get to that point. At least the website, it ain't gonna get to that point without no support. without no support. I can prove to you that I am correct, and you have nothing to worry about. Don't be scared, because when you are in your conscious and you're in a higher conscious, you are a supreme being. So once you can separate the human from, when you can separate the 666, you know why I can speak like this and nothing happened to me but some financial little fucking bullshit that be trying to get me mad and all that type of shit, or rent money, all types of shit like that. You you have to understand, man. No, I ain't gonna say that. See, certain things I can't say because you wouldn't understand. This is right here. I'm just not saying these type of things because it's the age of Aquarius, which meaning reset, really. Because once you get to Aquarius, once you get aware, he destroyed he cleared the board over again. Blame it on us. When he created you in 666, you blame it on us. We destroyed the world, or I have to destroy the world because y'all wicked. No, nigga, you created us with 666 with all this stuff. So it's entertainment. So they built the entertainment thing to where they are watching us, putting us in situations to see if we can get out. All off of entertainment for them. Entertainment. Nothing but entertainment. So, um, don't you know when you pray, you're begging? You're already a slave in a slave system. Don't need to pray and beg. Prayer don't work anyway. Prayer don't work. Some hybrid fallen angel who got a fucking 10 million mansion and tell you it worked. It don't work. That's an illusion they show you to make you think it worked. He'd give you a slave blessing, you think it worked. No, it don't. I remember getting a slave blessing in the middle of the slave blessing. I said, thanks, even though this is a slave blessing. Motherfucker. How do you think I can talk like this? Because I separated the 666. I'm separated from that. Even though it's me, I'm talking, I'm sitting here, I can move. Mentally, I separated the 666. I'm operating on high consciousness, my dude, for many years. Yes, you slip into that shit, or whatever. My slip it ain't nothing but I slipped and I'm back up and running. You will slip and fall down and stay down there because you wasn't given this information. You don't know what is what. You don't know what's going on. That's why they say knowledge is power. This I can talk like this because knowledge is power. I have power. You don't because you don't have no knowledge. And knowledge is the activation. Wisdom is an activation of knowledge, so you can still hold knowledge and don't use it. So use wisdom. Is when you activating your knowledge, when you're wisdom, when you're wise. Okay, that's why things can happen to other people, not happen to me. Because I can walk up to the gatekeepers like, yo, bro, I know about this 666 body, bro. They be like, oh damn, he know. We gotta step back and let him in. He know. Or is they spooked out because you don't supposed to know, and they get very surprised when you know. When somebody get caught fooling you, first thing they gonna do is get angry because they upset that their trick didn't work on you. Now they all fucked up because they used to run in this same cookie cutter script on everybody. When one comes, they be like, no. They be like, either they're gonna be scared as hell or they're gonna be angry as fuck. Angry. Like, oh fuck, what the hell you talking about? All this shit. Show me who tell me and show me where to go, who to talk to. And no matter they got their army sitting out there with guns and tanks. And I will walk straight on up and tell them, let my people go. They will have to call the supervisor. Yeah, the little man's the little foot soldier who probably want to wet my ass up. The lieutenants be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta get permission. Fuck with me. You gotta get permission. You gotta go get your boss. I got to talk to your boss. Blah, 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 blah. All right, move out the way, doc. They be like, who the fuck is him? Who? What? Beat his ass. You don't know. Knowledge is power. When you know these things, that's how you have power in a 3D reality. And you can stop time in fight or flight. Man, I'm dropping some jewels, bro. And you know what? I'm just dropping it just to drop it because I ain't appreciate it. Next 10 years, 5, 10 years, if the world, and I might not be around. I bet you these videos be worshipped when everybody conscious level rise up. They're gonna drop the news on you. You didn't know? They're gonna come out and say, we had it all wrong with Christianity and Islam. They gotta denounce the old religion for the new religion. They're gonna drop some paperwork now and be like, "Yep, we got it wrong. We found another C squad, we got it all wrong." So scratching Christianity is scratching on up. At the same time, the new God showing His face, coming with His new world order religion. Okay, now you are the 666, and remember I told you that in the old Matrix, He showed His face, and He showed His face and showed His true intent, and people was coming out of their avatars, killing themselves out of their avatars. Well, He eased it up to the point in this time around to where when He showed His face, the Antichrist, the so-called Antichrist or whatever, when He showed His face and tried to betray God, which He is God, He's gonna betray God. Um, he's going to bring the new religion, and he want His face to be seen again. So He eased it in to where he's jealous of the entertainers that show their faces and get praise. He want to show His face to get praise. He live His life through entertainers sometimes. Take your life, take your soul right up that body, and He jump in your host and play superstars for a while because He want to be seen and worshipped. But He's just too evil. Nobody ain't gonna never do it. It ain't gonna last long. But that's what He want. So that's why He stayed hidden, and He made Himself look good up to this point where He gonna show His face again when He pop back out with the new religion, new everything, new world government, everything. In the middle of World War III, He's gonna go like this. But it's gonna be Project Blue Man. He's gonna be in the mountains somewhere doing this. And it's gonna beam it up in the sky to where He's doing that in the sky. It's gonna be Project Blue Man. He's gonna be God, but He's gonna be Project Blue Man. Up in the sky. Um, it's deep. That's what I'm saying about this channel is that you have to eat slow. I tell people all the time, you have to eat slow because all this I'm telling you is built up knowledge from and meditating from over years and lifetimes. Can't forget lifetimes. This is lifetimes of resurrecting and coming back of information. And for you to just eat it all in one setting can be quite a lot. So that's why you're supposed to eat slow. You have to know how woke you are and how sleep you are. And you have to eat slow because you slowly build up your program. They slowly built this program in through the years of growing up. You got to slowly take it out and plant another one. Not fast, like ding. That's why you aren't supposed to do no techniques to open up your third eye. He's just like, you ain't never open it up. Now it's open. It's open like this. You go, oh shit. You seeing ghosts and all types of shit. That's why you got to do it slow. You know? Not scared of shit. I seen they be trying to fuck with me sometimes to appear the corner of your eye, you see something, you turn around, and motherfucker stay longer than he usually do just to troll me. And I say, get the fuck out of here, you bitch. If you ain't dropping no money, I'm not impressed. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Gotta do. That's just a hard type thing to where it can get that way to where it's just signs of they angry. They angry. Yeah, he's very upset of me exposing this to you. Can't do shit about it though. You know what I'm saying? Because if he do something about it, then that's gonna be my opportunity. Like if I get grabbed up or some shit, that'd be my opportunity to talk to him. Yeah, take me to your leader. Take me to your leader ASAP. Because I will, and I do want to question what the fuck you got going on here. Because it's not correct. Okay? So remember, rewind this back. You are the 666. And I don't understand why all these scholars or so-called smart people. And some people know this now. Some people know this. And some people know this. They're not saying anything. They don't want to mess up their money or whatever. It's demons that know that everything I'm saying. Why do you think when a demonic entertainer, when he get his reward, he always thank God. Thank you, God, for the blessings. Thank you. They know who God really is. You don't. You think he talking about another guy. He talking to the same God you think you talking to. When he praises them, when an evil person praises God, they know who God really is, which is evil. You don't. Don't you know this is a sacrificial system? You can sacrifice and get riches the next day. When you sacrifice your dog, cat, anything, you get riches. I don't know how much, because you sacrifice and fed God. When you kill somebody in a sacrifice, you are feeding God energy of that person going all that shit right there is food for the gods. They be sitting there like, so they need people depressed so they can eat. You need people depressed so they can eat. And that's how they be designing the world. You open up the Bible, it's nothing but shit in there to make you feel guilty. But he created you that. It's fear sandwiches, fear monger, it's fear sandwiches. So please, if you can, hit my Cash App up. But people like me can't have regular jobs. This is my job. Picking up humans. See anything else that I missed? That first one was going to be like super fire. This one is a little bit more sloppy, or a little bit, just a little sloppy. But that first one was going to be fire. Yeah, I said all the 666 meanings and the 777 meaning. Hmm. Yeah, you got to understand with about energy. Energy is, I'm like a match or a light or a fire. I'm trying to ignite the world with energy. If I don't get no energy back, I'm not going to be for the world. I am for myself. I'm not going to lose energy for myself, but losing energy for the world for me to present this to you would be lost because I'm not getting no energy from you guys. Energy, I need to make a video about energy exchange. It's not all negative as far as if you do it the proper way. See, we're doing it all in a negative way because, um, we troll people and we get on people's nerves. And as soon as you get mad, that's why somebody else, the other person, are smiling like, I got you mad, taking your energy from you. Because once you get mad, energy is released. Gods are eating. So he's smiling. He's trying to get you mad. You smiling like, oh, really? Well, I'm not going to get mad at that. That is just your opinion. He gets mad. He gets mad because he couldn't work for the gods. The gods troll us to get on people's nerves to stress each other out so they can eat. They use your loved ones, your family members, your anybody. That's how people can temporarily get taken control over just to piss you off. Then they get back in their right mind, not thinking what the fuck they did to you. She got crazy and went crazy on me for no reason, just out the blue. Now she acting like ain't nothing happened. Cause they temporarily take control of you, then give you your body back, and then say deal with this. Oh, put voices in your head to go kill somebody. As soon as you kill them, it's like, what have I done? Oh my God, I can't believe I done that. Yeah, because your conscious level, your energy level is low, and when it's low, entities can get into your body. Because I told you, we are built like a remote control controller. If you're not controlling yourself, somebody else will. That's an early video. Like all my videos lined up to be like, okay, it's with answers in all videos. And you read the news report, and she'd say, "Yeah, I was hearing voices to kill my kids." Who do you think that was? It wasn't the devil, it was God. People quick to blame the devil. So it's just the devil's just working here. It's not no good God putting no good voices in you, or any godly outlets here where you can work at, because the fallen angel God control and owns all the markets here. So whatever job you got, you are working for the fallen angel because they own all the markets. He should be, if he was a good guy, he should have some markets here too where you can work, places you can live where nobody can't touch you. You are forced. Just like how we was built in the 666, we are forced to consume and forced to work for the devil, aka fallen angel, aka God. That's why life is free. So hit my cash app up at ALIBARNS. Whenever you see this video, cash app me whatever you can ASAP. That's the only way I can continue doing this, man. I do have answers for future videos. It's not. If I can just bring you, like, if you can raise your consciousness, for one, you got to get rid of fear. You got to get rid of fear. You got to get rid of fear. Fear. Fear is your number one downfall. It's fear. They taught you fear. Fear is taught. You was a baby and never was taught fear, you won't even have no fucking fear. You was taught fear, so now you have fear. It's a program. Just erase the program. You got to get some. I don't give a fuck. You got to get some of that in you. You got to get some. I don't give a fuck. You got to drink some. I don't give a fuck juice. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. You don't mean go do crazy shit. Just say you don't give a fuck. Because caring is your problem too. Because you're caring in a place where you are the 666, and that's just not. Of course, you care and help whatever you see, whoever you see that fits the deserving measures of being helped. Yes, you have to decide that very quick in the moment. But just generally just helping, no, you don't do that. You help the ones that are like you and who are opposing this place and want to make it better. That's who you help. Okay. Um, I do have a blueprint of what we can do. It's not going to be in any video. It's no time soon. Once y'all show me a little something, then I might pull it out. I am not pulling nothing out because y'all not showing me anything at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not showing me anything at all. Nothing. Just taking my energy and running. That's it. And therefore, I'm still gonna help you out because I'm a supreme being, and I understand that you're not working or using all of your marbles. I understand this. Whatever reason or excuse there is, you're not using it. So just off of that alone, it makes me continue to do these videos. Because low key, I kind of I retired. Like a couple of months ago, I retired. I said, man, I got to work more. So they're not deserving. Are they deserving of me? I mean, I'm not going to work and slave and do videos to try to help you. Other channels don't even have to work. They're saying monkey shit all fucking day, getting $10,000 a month or more off YouTube. I'm not getting anything. And then my information is the most valuable. See how that works when you live in a 666 world? The wicked will be honored, the righteous will be held back. That's exactly how it goes. The righteous get held back, and that only points to who's ruling. Whoever ruling this place, the numbers is going to be more on this side. If it was a good God, it would be way more good people in the world than bad. If it was an evil God, it's going to be more evil people than good. Because people emulate their gods. Make them in our image and likeness. 666, right? Okay. Now, before I go, I was going to do, as you can see, my other video is called Genesis. The fallen one is God. Stop it right there. Now, I was going to do a part two, Genesis, of the response I got off of that one. The response is like, no, it's not satisfying for me to make a part two. I might still do it. I might not. But my idea was I was going to read the whole Bible in front of you and point to you and prove to you that it says in there in the book, verse by verse, that he is the fallen one. So I was going to read it out to you and give you my comprehension analysis on it. I'm not going to do that without no support, because breaking down the whole Bible would take about a year and a half or a year. They say a year to go through the whole Bible, even Revelations. And I tell you, because I did Revelations, I read Revelations to myself, and I was like, again, and I was like, damn, if I can ever get to this point to where I can do a Revelations, that's way down the line. I got to go through so many verses to get to Revelations. But once I get to Revelations, I can really sell it. I can really sell it to you. I can sell it to you. I can clearly sell it to you to where it would be so clear, writings on the wall, that is for sure he is the fallen one. Because Revelations, he is going out his motherfucking mind with the crazy shit he's saying in there. Nothing but proof. If I can prove to you this is slave planet, we are the 666. Because he made night and day as a slave system. What the fuck Revelation? What the fuck is Revelations in there doing? What's that's doing in there? And what is it saying again? Oh, okay. So I can really break it down for you. Well, what do we do now? Life is red. Since we know this shit, keep digging. Practice on your skills. Stop being scared. They put a program in you, aka school, to have fear because they told you only got one life to live, and all these other type of factors they tell you, and you think, and that's some of the fear. Don't you know, if people knew that we resurrected and come back every time we die, don't you think people will be taking more chances to go take out the elites? Because you know you'll come back. Oh, I'll be right back anyway, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me go run this right quick. But you stop that bay because you like, oh, I only got one life to live. So I can't do that, dog. Hell no. I only got one life to live. That's why they tell you that. All the wordplay that you echo and read, they tell you that to produce this fear to keep you in line. I don't know what other video is going to be next. I thought it was going to be. I still haven't done Ready Player One. It's like I supposed to did that last year. It's not time to do that yet. I was supposed to do hold on, what was that other one I was supposed to do? Ready Player One, and damn, I just had it. Damn, I just had it. Ready Player One. Um I just did the 666. You are the beast. And it was another one I was supposed to do. Can't remember, man. Damn, man. Let me tell you, when I was doing the first 666 video, I mean, wow, shit was weird. I'm talking about like shit won't work. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is it? So then it comes on and it's like, chat disappeared. Chat is disabled. Internet having problems with the internet. Like, duh. Like, you have to understand, man. Evil dominates here because it's the reason why it dominates here. Because somebody wanted to dominate here. Nothing will happen in your house unless you want it to happen. You want to know what's really going on in the world? I can pull that curtain from you in one take. You'd be like, oh shit, you right. Oh my God, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. Damn, bro. Are you serious, bro? My God. Wow, I'm so sorry. for not supporting you, not helping you, ignoring you. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was like this. Yes, it is. It's like that. And we got World War III around the corner, which will be a minor little reset to where they're not going to destroy the civilization. We're just going to transfer over into a more get the same. You get keep this. You get to keep the same avatars, but we're going to do some upgrades to them. We're going to jab you a little bit there, so where it can coincide with the 5G towers and the smart cities we have built, waiting for World War III to destroy everything over here, so we can move all the people in the smart cities. It would be too tedious to build a smart city while people still living in this in the place. It is being possible. So they got it all set up now, and they ready to destroy this damn place. The dollar bill ain't worth shit. It's all going to plan. The dollar is the world leader of currency. It's all going to plan to where we're going to be going towards this one world government, money, religion, everything going to be all one. Let me ask you one question. Let me tell you one thing. What do you call one world that has one religion, that has one currency, one world? What do you call that? What do that look like? One world, one religion, one money system. That looks like a completion of a colonized place from up above. Let me ask you another question. If you didn't eat today, what will be your other purpose for that day if you didn't eat? What other purpose that you have if you don't eat that day? There's none. There's no other purpose. We do this just to eat, consume. You don't have no other purpose. After you eat for the day, and working is part of eating because you're working so you can eat for the future. So after you work and eat for the day, what else you doing? You're resting. You're resting. That's what you're doing. Your only purpose is to work and sleep and serve another higher entity purpose, not yours. You don't have a purpose. So bringing kids in the world is supporting this, and that's why I don't have no kids. I don't have any kids. I'm woke. I was in high school looking at everybody like, I ain't bringing no kids in this motherfucking world. I tell my mama all the time, like, why you bring me in this motherfucker? My baby pictures, I'm doing this on my baby picture. I came out feet first because I got tricked in coming down here. And I was trying to go back, turn around, go back. Why do you sign soul contracts and all this dumb shit? Shit is weird, spooky, dude. It didn't always used to be like that. It just we lost the war. We lost the war. That's all it is. That's all it means. And when you have war, that means that you have a temporary God. He's a temporary until the war is won again. Who you think Neil was talking to when he was all blind up? He got his eyes gouged out. And he blindfolded, he blind, but he can still see. with his eyes closed. He made it all the way to the cliff. And when he made it to the cliff, that machine come out of nowhere, like start forming. Then he started like all of them just came together and started moving like a mouth. Who you think that was? Who he was talking to? God. That's who it was. In the movie, they showed Neo talking to God, telling God, "We need peace. This is going too far. We need peace." If it wasn't for Neo, it wouldn't be all nice and sunny at the end of the movie. When you saw the nice and sunny birds chirping and shit, it's all because of Neo. He asked why, and it should be peace. That's why they say don't question him, because he's a narcissist. Once you question him and you get him to start looking like he's guilty, he'll back up and give you a little something. All right, we have peace for a while. He ain't used to being questioned. He need us. We don't need him. He need us. We will need you when it is a true spiritual growth and not a consumer energy drain. How do you need him in the energy drain planet that he built? How do you need him? We don't need him. My point. Now this is not to be like, oh, good, whatever the case. I don't care how it sounds. You can call me atheist, you can call me what the fuck you want. But I just pointed out true facts. Common sense. I call it common sense facts. Common sense facts. Yeah, shit gets tiring. In that area. It's real tiring because I'm bored. I don't have nobody to talk to like this. I come talk to y'all. Everybody sleep. It's like you in a room with 100 people, they all sleep and you only one up. How that's boring. I'm bored. I want some smoke. I want some action. I want it. Come bring it to me. They ain't gonna do that though. Because they scared of me. They don't know how I'm gonna react. They don't. They don't know what I'm capable of. Because once I get in my fight or flight, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's when I tell you about the subconscious kicking in. You do unbelievable things when you're in fight or flight. When your conscious uh, spirit, um, when your conscious and your spirit get disabled, and your soul and your conscious come to the forefront. That's the real you. When somebody catch you off guard with shit, you gonna fight off like you get scared, like somebody come out and try to fight you or some shit, or somebody hit you in the grocery store or anywhere or whatever how you want to say it, and your ass and you been talking this tough shit, but you ran like this as soon as you got tested. The real you, when you be in situations with people, you see people run and leave you to dry, or you see people, you be like, he ain't nothing. Then he went into fight or flight because somebody in defense. He went in fight or flight, and he rose to the occasion like he was the supreme being. I'm talking about when you watch people in fight or flight, you be like this. How the hell you do that shit? Just like when he was dodging them bullets, Neo in the Matrix. She was like, I didn't know you can move that fast. Did you know how fast you was moving? He was in fight or flight. She wasn't. So you in fight or flight. If you're not in fight or flight, watching somebody in fight or flight, you can see some amazing things. I'm talking about amazing. That's where your power is at. That's why they don't want to make you mad. When you get mad and you put that energy into the right cause while you're in fight or flight, you can do powerful things. Just imagine everybody holding hands and going into fight or flight to overthrow his ass. Let's say the elites. Let's say that. Let's let's go to let's not jump way up there on this one. Just to get them out the way. Dude, you know how much power that would be? Do you know why they hide knowledge from us and hide shit? The power we have? Because you are in a simulation fake world. Meaning that you in the flesh body, but you are spiritually. When you are spiritual in a spirit a 3D simulation, you can hack into powers that they don't want you to hack into, and you can overthrow their asses. A video with fight or flight. I want to do so bad. It's about a year down the line. If we make it, we all make it that far. Not ready for no fight or flight. Fight or flight, the power within. Um, so it was my duty to drop this video because we are getting trolled and we are getting trolled and we're getting eaten. And I just want to bring light to who you really are, not who you really are. Your soul and your spirit is your soul is who you really are, but who you are in the present as in a avatar 3D reality human body. Because I know that is the key. That locked in slavery is religion. Because we ain't gonna force you. We gonna lie to you to make you do what we want you to do. That's less power off of them. Tell somebody a lie, and it's very effective. How they did this matrix, telling you that he's good, but you never see no good in the world. Good is what people bring. People bless more people than God do. Well, God do. God only blesses the wicked. Everything is in reverse. He blesses the wicked. That's why they have the mansions and you don't. I can tell you are righteous, and I can tell what side you on by looking at your bank account. Because I know that the righteous, they hold the righteous back. They advance the wicked to keep this going. As soon as the God get replaced, it will be reversed. And you will see how a real 3D reality will get ran where all people, all parties get their energy. If it was a good God running this place, being good will be food to him. Being good, helping people, um, because when you do good, you release an energy too. When you do good, but after you do something good, you be like, you feel good about yourself. You be like, it's a little tingling feeling, and say that's the food that God, a good God would eat. He don't want the guy here don't want that food. He want the he want that food. Stress. So you can tell what God is in place by looking at the food that we generate mainly for him. It's stress, it's stress food. It's not good. Because you release hormones in your body when you're stressing. And when you're happy, you have drugs that's in you that's covered up, not touching anything in your body. It's just covered up. And as soon as you get happy, it releases. Same as being angry. It's covered up. So you got things in you that's not even fucking operating until you hit a certain emotion. Then it releases. It's like having a dam of water. It's full. You lift the dam and water comes out. So it's in you, but it's not mixing in with nothing until you hit that emotion. It releases it. Bam. That's how you know that there's a bad guy, because you can see what is being released by the majority. You see stress, you see anger, you see uh, all that good shit that related to stress, pain, misery. If it ain't happening, they go out and create it. Like I told you in the Nipsey Hustle video. When it's no crime, where the gangs ain't fighting, it's the Bloods and it's the Crip. The police will act like a Crip and get some people to dress up like Crip to go shoot up the Bloods because it's too quiet, too much peacetime. The Bloods will think the Crips came and shot them, so they going to shoot the Crips. So now they back fighting again. It was just peacetime. Man, I do this in my sleep, man. I'm trying to tell you. I had a lot of time. I had a lot of time. I got most of my information. Let me tell you when you get the most of your information right here. Let me get a cash app for the people who watch this video almost in its entirely and agrees. If you agree to this video, cash at me. If you don't, you're gonna be sorry about just this video right here. You gotta do it on this video right here. Got to. You got to. Because because if you don't admit to yourself, the only fully way to admit to yourself and to change something is to admit to yourself. The only way to admit to yourself is to fully engage. If you halfway in, halfway out, that's proof that you're still on the fence. And that might be good. It's better than no fence. But you want to get off that fence fast. You don't want to be yay or nay. You can go crazy like that. It's either all in or all out. Go take the red pill, the blue pill, and go on to sleep. Stay asleep. You got to be red pill. Can't be on the fence. Only way to be fully engaged if you support. That's the only way. That's admitting to yourself that, okay, this nigga is correct, and bam, in your mind it's gonna click like, okay. Then that's how you get full engagement of what road you're trying to go down. It ain't like it's support, but it's like if you give so much attention to it, but giving support is giving proof, that acknowledgement that, okay, I believe what he's saying and this is correct. And something happens in you to where it's like, okay, you're accepting it. Once you started getting new knowledge, you have to accept it before it can grow even more. You have to be fully invested. Now, not being fully invested, the energy is just gonna go. It's gonna be wibbly wobbly to where when you fully invested, then you gonna be like meditating shit later. You're gonna be thinking about it later. You're gonna be researching shit later. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It's like a snowball trying to build all the way up. And you gotta build it up. And it ain't gonna just build up just in one turn. You know what I'm saying? So you have to feed energy to gain energy. So I know this. So energy, and then you energy attach. So you energy attach to supposed to energy attach to the right thing. Um, you have to energy attach to something that you're attaching, trying to get on and trying to attach to. So you have to do it properly. Now, the energy, the videos that I would love to kick, like I said, it's I'm not gonna even say it. It would have to be on the website because it gets deeper than that. So I'm not gonna be giving you too much where you can't chew. This energy I got to even say this shit is out of anger. I'm angry, and I'm gonna use this anger energy towards them. How can you scare somebody who not scared of your 3D reality? That's how much power that I have over somebody else's. That's why if I get properly supported, it will work. It will work. And nobody in history ever will do what I can do. No one. Quite a few. Just like he told Neil that all the agents before him, all the people before him failed. This shit started to look like the Matrix to me, like the movie, like I'm in the movie, because I am not going to fail. Okay, what he was telling him in the program, you have to believe that you're faster than me. You have to believe that you are supreme being on the way of being a complete supreme being. It's people is happy just being human, and that's all good with me. Human don't doesn't mean it don't mean anything but being a slave. That's basically it. If you want to be a slave, go right on ahead. I promise I will ignore your screams. Okay? You are not getting help. I am not helping any screams. Because it's woke people that know what to say to for other woke people to come help or do something. They will say keywords. They're not going to be saying help. They're going to be saying something else. It's neither here or there, but I just had to say that because we like to play victim when we have opportunities to be great, and we choose not to, and we would like to play victim. Mm-mm. No, no victims. We are technically victims being forced into a 666 suit, a meat flesh beast. He mad about creating a 666 beast, but he created us. Then get mad if you talk like me, higher consciousness. So what he wants? Do you think he really wants you with higher consciousness or the 666 beast? He wants you the 666 beast, but then he gotta have a reason to destroy the 666 beast. This ain't nothing but fucking movie script material. Okay? Made a movie and you playing a role that you don't even want to fucking play. Okay, look at all the channels on YouTube. It's not one quite as the title of Life is Rigged. Not one. They're not. This is an established and original channel. Somebody's gonna tell you it's only gonna be one Life is Rigged channel. It's only one. You ain't gonna get no this. You ain't gonna get no other work like this. Only on this station. It's unique. Even the name and everything else is unique. Now, I do want pretty backgrounds and better camera equipment, but hey, I'll get that in due time once I get more supported and I can make more money to do so. I wanted to go on location. I wanted to meet. See, the thing about me that you don't might not understand is that I was going to come to everybody's city and meet you and build a union. But first, just meet, talk, chill, and crack up and have some fun. Really wanted to meet my subscribers if they wanted to. Like, hey, I'm in Atlanta. I'm at the park. So, or I'm at such and such. I'll be here all day. Well, from this time, come on down. We're gonna be barbecuing, all types of shit. I was gonna do that all last year. Go to Texas, go to New York, go everywhere, right? He made my RV, he broke my RV down. I mean, he disabled my RV to where my engine has broken. Nothing but God who done that. Don't that sound weird saying that? See, that's what I'm saying. Um, yeah, it's him. Um, what can you say? Where you at in life may not be your fault. A lot of people are being suppressed out here. A lot of people. That's all what life is. If you on the side of the slaves, that's what you're gonna get. If you're a line of the supervisors or people who sell their soul, you be over here. The people who sell their soul, let me tell them one thing. People who get money right now and sell their soul, but you're not included or not involved with the 13 families or sub families, you're renting your money and your possessions. It only happens for 7 years or less. I don't know the particulars, but it's about 7 or 5 years or less. You're either going to clone your ass or take your money away from you, or you're going to be going to the next stage of selling your soul and doing goofy shit for them. It might be wear a dress or say promote masculinity, emasculinity, not masculinity, emasculation, emasculinity. Something that's you're a robber, but you telling people to go get this, something coonish to do to keep your money. If not, they're gonna take your money from you, and they take it from all. It only works when you're doing the work. When you're a basketball player and you're still in the league, you're still rich. As soon as you retire, they take the money back because you're not working for them no more. It only works. You only get it in, as you working. Ain't no layup. Retirement is a scam. Okay. I can name you thousands of people who used to be athletes who are broke after they retire, and people who got their image destroyed. All types of shit. It only works while you're doing it. If you're not doing it no more, this is rented materials. Give us our shit back, and you go do whatever. So it's a scam all the way over, man. They use you, and y'all sell out, pay you the money, come back and kill your ass. You stupid fool. Take you out or take your money, and you sitting in the worst position than you was in the first place. There's only a time limit when he blesses you. If you ain't a part of the families, you just an extension that's working for the families to do an agenda. Ain't no black people in the fucking 13 families, but it will make this black person rich if he do music and he's a big star and he want to emasculate the natives because the natives is the selected food source. Um, put on this dress. We give you some money and you can act like you part of us. You think you are until they pull that rug away from you. He always gets you in the end. When you make a deal with him, that's why it's never good to make a deal with him because he always wins at the end. Do you know how many celebrities? It's got to be half of these celebrities are even are either cloned or they recycling the same superstar that used to be a superstar that used to be in the 80s or 90s. He reemerges in 2022 wearing a mask. They got it a way they can make you look young and everything. You wear a mask and you're playing three people as a superstar. So it's less superstars as you think. Some of these superstars are created out of thin air. A guy put on a mask, get presented as he's a new artist on Bad Boy or somewhere. He's a guy, somebody wearing a mask. You know, the shit they put in the movies, they put over your face and put makeup on and make you look like somebody else. They got masks you can buy online now. You can just pull that motherfucker right over your shit. It fits tight, snug. You look like somebody else. Now they got it like that. You know they can really do it. They've been doing it like that for years. Rob banks, take the mask off, throw it on the ground. He off with the money. Now, why you got one star playing five stars instead of getting a new star or new artist or new talent from these neighborhoods? They refurbishing the same stars that's already there because they are already in the brotherhood. Okay, what type of monkey show do you think we're at, man? Huh? I can sell it to you. I can sell it to you. All right. He is the fallen angel. Facts. So gotta go see what this person calling me for and hit my cash app up. And whenever you see this, hit my cash app up at ALIBARNS because I have way more information. More so on the power of more so almost through, other than the Bible, reading the whole Bible out. I'm almost through with had it right in my head too. With the evil, just exposing the evil. But I got to do this before I can do more videos on awareness, spiritual growth. This is a spiritual growth, being conscious of what the world really is, but it's not spiritually growing in a way. It just you becoming uh, conscious of the world, of how evil it is. But do have videos of spiritual growth, far as fight or flight power, how to manipulate fight or flight. Just a couple of titles, right quick. You are what you eat. I was gonna go in more depth about that. Um, there was more, and how to properly use your chakra system, because your chakra system is not all what they say it is. It's also where they how you can cut off your chakra system to stop others from eating. The chakra system is how the gods eat. When you generate energy through your spine without you knowing it, they that's where they eat it at. Right when the kundalini is at the well, it stays down there at the belly where the lower chakra, where the navel is at. It mainly stays down there for a lot of people because you don't be raising your chakras anyway. But they use the same system to where they can come and eat. That's how they can eat the food. They attach onto the back. Weird shit, right? So I got a lot of growth videos that I can drop. It won't be in rant form like I am speaking right now. It'll be more presentable. Um, and a couple of more things. But anyway, it's an hour and a half plus the part two. Part one is like a couple of minutes on there. Show some love. Hit my cash app up. Until next time, peace. This life is rigged, baby.